Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jack AvP, and today we're going to be talking about something very quickly. This probably will only be about a 5-minute video at tops. If I ever make a playlist for this mod series, it's going to actually be the first video, as it's going to be very relevant to quickly address some issues I've already had with only being 2 episodes into the series. I guess you'll see a little bit of what the house is going to look like, and you'll see me having to go through all the trouble to build it. So, I'm going to try and not really progress. I'm just going to kind of play while I'm doing it, talk over as I'm going through. Uh, Something big is that the first episode of this mod series did not record right. The first 7 minutes have a lower frame rate than a slideshow presentation. But that's what I've been comparing it to. For some reason, they recorded that way. It is not an editing issue like I thought it was. I went back to the original file that I thought I deleted. I had not. And the first 7 minutes are so choppy. It's insane. So I want to apologize for that. There's genuinely no way I can go about fixing it without just re-recording or redoing the entire thing, and I really would rather not. I like doing the world I've already got going forward. I'm just going to try to be very conscious about it where I can. Working on trying to make sure it doesn't happen again is a very important thing. But you'll also notice this video has not been edited. You would have seen me do the intro where I left off basically by hitting like the pause button right here, hitting back to game, and going through from there. That is 100% intentional. The first 2 episodes of this series took right over, if not either right over or right under, don't have the exact times in mind, but basically right at about 2 hours. I even mentioned that in the video, that's about how long it would take to record 2 different episodes each. That's not a very bad time at all, and it doesn't take too much out of my day. But I do want to highlight something very important here, and that is to get 1 episode edited, should just remove the intro and outro, which is why that's all I ended up removing off of it originally. It's part of the reason I didn't notice that it was having such bad frame rate issues is because I had only chopped off right before the intro and right after. For me to go through and let it render completely, and I thought that's why it had broken originally, by the way, is because it asked to change the frame rate in my editing software, and I'm like, oh, that must have been it. Nah, it just recorded like that for some reason. For me to go through and edit these episodes down by not even 15 seconds in total, removed from the entire thing, it takes, per episode, almost 2 hours to render. So not only does it almost take 2 hours to render, it's storage space, which not the end of the world, you know what I mean? It's like, what, maybe 2 gigabytes? But, like, it adds up quick, especially with how I'm going to be doing it moving forward. So I'm going to just be making an announcement. I'm not going to be editing this series unless I absolutely have to edit something out, like an interruption or distraction moving forward. I did make it pretty clear in at least one of these past few episodes that I'm going out of my way to try my best to not constantly be only doing stuff that isn't productive to my time. I work a 9 to 5 job to where I only get about 5, maybe 6, depending on the season, hours of daylight every day that I work. And I would like to not spend that constantly waiting for a video to be done, then go through that whole process. I'm telling you guys, it's not a laziness thing, just my current life work schedule and stuff does not balance out well with going through and doing it. It does work well for live streaming it, recording it, and then just uploading that raw, but like, and that wasn't even including like I mean, it probably only takes about 20 minutes for YouTube to take it in, but it's part of the reason I used to just go ahead and live stream videos and let Twitch handle it on their back end on their servers whenever I just hit export to YouTube. It works a lot better for me. I didn't do it here originally because when being confronted about maybe making this series, somebody specifically was like they wanted episodic format, which is fine, I'll still do that, but I'm going to have to make adjustments moving forward, and it's going to look a lot less quality. It's going to look like it's going to not have as much quality. Like, it's going to look, I mean, I'm just joining in the game immediately by hitting, like, again, something as simple as back to game, or just seeing that right after I finish the intro. It's going to be noticeable at first, but I'm going to ask that you guys understand why I'm doing it, because, again, it's not worth the 2 hours of sitting there letting it render just to delete the 30, or not even 30 seconds, 15, 20 maybe, at most. And I want to do it. Like, I want to go through and do this series. I'm looking very forward to it. There's even been more updates. I think I'm playing on an outdated version of the mod right now. Not too many updates. I think it's just AI that it's always trying to enhance right now, but it's still stuff I want to continue doing. I want to continue playing on this world. I want to keep going through and messing around, showing or doing videos on it. The only thing is it's going to look like it's going to drop. Literally, that little bit of quality that I was able to provide, I'm not going to be able to do unless, now there is one caveat here, because I remember, and I haven't even looked at it, this is a very fresh video. It was coming along with the decision to go ahead and put episode 1 back up as is, because I was going to take it down and figure out if I could edit it. Couldn't do that. YouTube has a built-in editor, because I remember doing it before when it's like, you have copyrighted music, please go through our editor and mute it. If I can figure out how to do that, I will absolutely cut down those little bit of intros. But I just, with my current schedule and how life is right now, I just cannot go through. And I know it sounds like such a little trivial thing, it really does. But again, I don't do YouTube for monetary value. I don't do YouTube, I do YouTube primarily for fun. Just have fun, go through, and just play a video game and have more fun with it than I was already having. Rather than just kind of sitting here listening to music and like these solo games. Like I said, I could just play with friends, so I really also wanted to have fun too. But like, I can do either or. Both give me the same satisfaction. And I thought, hey, I might as well do this along the same way. So I just hope you guys work with me on that moving forward. If you guys notice that and it bothers you, I completely understand. But I just really want to go back to doing the way I like doing it. I don't like the fact that that little bit's there. Editing is a passion of mine. Like, I do enjoy it, despite the fact that none of my videos are edited. It's literally just because I never have the time to do it, and I want to make something to constantly have out there. And it's not like it's supposed to be quantity over quality either. Like, I do take my time with my videos. I have something to always talk about with it, and it's doing pretty good with it. But I wanted to get that out of there and just basically paint the whole picture. It's not meant to be a laziness thing. I promise. I've tried going around it. I want to apologize again. I have no idea why the first episode had the frame rate issues that it did, because apparently, again, it was my editing software. Who knows? This video could, and I won't know until I look back in post-production, but I'm going to upload it as is anyway, because the audio's fine, apparently. So, I'm going to go through. I'm going to go figure out what I can with it. We'll work from there. I know I changed video settings eventually in the first episode, and that might have helped contribute it to be not so laggy. But the second episode looked fine whenever I went through it. Same with the majority of the first episode. So I'm going to go ahead and go, because I just got a text from a friend that's saying he wants to hang out. So I got to get going, but that's a brief summary of the issues I'm facing right now. So, again, nothing too big, nothing too pivotal, but it is noticeable, and I want you guys to be aware of it moving forward. So consider this like a weird prequel / sub episode 3, but if I'm going to try and make a playlist and put this forward first in it, as long as it doesn't go by timeline order. So if it's something I can work around, I will do my damnedest to do so, but if it's not, work for me until then. I appreciate it so much, guys. I'm going to finish up this tree, and then I'm going to get going. I hope all you guys have a wonderful day, and hope that if this is, for some reason, the first episode you see by comparison to the actual first episode, you understand moving forward, 1, why things are the way they are, and 2, enjoy the series as it comes out. I'm just going to upload this straight raw. The second episode should be coming up live soon if you are seeing this after the first one, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Peace.